volunteers are putting together kits that could make all the difference for local veterans.
That's right. Fox 12's Kendra Kent is live at the Red Cross office in North Portland to show us what they plan to hand out this Saturday, which is Veterans Day. Kendra?
Hey, good morning, and what a great cause. I know everyone always wants to thank veterans on Veterans Day, right? But you can also help out by giving back, and this is actually a pretty simple way that you can make a really big difference right here in our local community. So right behind me, we have these volunteers. They're putting together these comfort kits. That's what they're calling them. Items like deodorant, just toothbrush, shampoo, anything that you might use or take for granted in your daily life that sometimes veterans, if they're homeless or perhaps in a low-income situation, they don't necessarily have the means to afford this stuff. So these volunteers are sorting through these items, they're putting them together, and then on Saturday, on Veterans Day, a bunch of volunteers are going to be passing them out to our local veterans. So how you can help: they need more stuff like this. Obviously, they've got a nice pile here, but they want a huge pile. Last year, they handed out about 1,000 of these comfort kits. So they're hoping folks could come down here. We're at the Portland headquarters. It's on Vancouver. You can drop off supplies just like you see here. Anything from combs, toothbrushes, shampoo, that sort of thing. Even warm hats, socks. They could also use stuff like that. You can drop them off in Portland at the Red Cross headquarters or in Vancouver at another location. We're going to put all of this on our website, so you'll be able to find out exactly where. But really quickly, I want to now bring in someone with the Veterans Affairs. This is Corin Brooks. Corin, you really are out on the streets. You see what a big impact this can make. You know, this is very simple stuff, but you're telling me that it can make all of the difference, and not for just veterans who are homeless, but for veterans who also have housing but really don't have a lot.
That's correct. The VA partners with many organizations around town, and in this case we partnered with the Red Cross, and we distribute these bags to veterans in many of our different programs, and I was able to distribute several boxes of them through the homeless program last year, and it really made a huge difference to a lot of people. There was one gentleman in particular who I gave him this bag, and, he had been housed for a year, and, he still didn't have any hygiene items because he didn't have any income, even though he had a house and a shower. And once he got this bag, I literally didn't even recognize him after he got it. He was just so cleaned up and just had his dignity back. And I think that's what it's about. It's not just about hygiene items. It's about helping people regain their dignity and helping them as they're turning over that new leaf.
All right, and they're telling me we got to toss it back here really quickly. So one other thing I want to very quickly mention, another way that you can help is on Friday. You can head on down here, and actually there's going to be a bunch of volunteers, maybe even hundreds of people, but they'd like you to help as well. And you can come down here to the Red Cross headquarters here in Vancouver, and you can help put these kits together. And that's another way you can give back before Veterans Day. I'll send it back to you.